Real disasters shape the course of history, influence government decisions, and, above all, teach valuable lessons about preparation, survival, and human resilience. From devastating earthquakes to overwhelming hurricanes, global pandemics, and economic crises, these events have the power to change the lives of millions of people in the blink of an eye. For those seeking to be prepared, whether through survivalism or a Plan B mindset, past disasters offer precious insights. 1. The importance of early preparation. One of the most important lessons we can learn from real disasters is the importance of early preparation. Events like Hurricane Katrina in 2005 and the Tohoku earthquake in 2011 show how a lack of preparation can result in catastrophic consequences. In the case of Katrina, thousands of people were left homeless, without access to food, clean water, and adequate medical care. Many had no evacuation plans or emergency supplies, which further worsened the crisis. Early preparation involves not only stocking essential supplies like non-perishable food, clean water, and medications, but also developing an action plan. Knowing where to go, how to communicate with family members, and which escape routes to use are critical components of an effective survival plan. Moreover, disasters teach us that preparation should not be limited to natural events. Economic crises, such as the Great Depression or the economic collapse in Venezuela, highlight the need to prepare for adverse financial situations. Maintaining savings, diversifying investments, and learning self-sufficient skills like gardening and clothing repair are effective ways to protect against economic uncertainty. 2. Adaptation and flexibility, surviving the unpredictable. Disasters are, by nature, unpredictable. The COVID-19 pandemic is a clear example of this. Few predicted the global impact it would have, from supply chain disruptions to prolonged social isolation. The lesson here is clear: the ability to adapt is just as important as preparation. In disaster situations, those who adapt quickly tend to survive. This includes the ability to find creative solutions to unexpected problems, such as food shortages or lack of fuel. During the California power outage in 2019, many residents adapted their energy consumption habits and found alternative ways to cook, heat their homes, and communicate. Another form of adaptation is mental flexibility. Remaining calm and making rational decisions amid chaos can mean the difference between life and death. History is full of examples of people who kept their composure under pressure and, as a result, managed to save themselves and help others around them. 3. The importance of support networks and cooperation. A frequently overlooked lesson is the value of support networks and community cooperation. Although the every man for himself mentality is common in crisis scenarios, history shows that those who work together have a much greater chance of survival. After the 2010 earthquake in Haiti, many communities came together to share resources, protect one another, and rebuild their lives. The same was seen after the 2004 Southeast Asian tsunami, where local and international support networks helped millions of people recover. Building trust with neighbors and friends, participating in community groups, and developing leadership skills are essential practices. Cooperation not only increases the chances of survival but also aids in emotional and psychological recovery after a disaster. 4. The need for knowledge and practical skills. No matter how well stocked you are, without the proper knowledge and skills, those supplies may not last long. Real disasters show that practical skills like first aid, water purification, hunting, fishing, and food cultivation are indispensable. During the power outage in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria in 2017, many people struggled to find clean water. Those who knew how to purify water using simple methods, such as boiling or improvised filtration, had a significant advantage. Another critical skill is stress and mental health management. In times of crisis, fear and uncertainty can lead to panic. Learning breathing techniques, meditation, and emotional control helps maintain calm and make rational decisions. Additionally, understanding how humanitarian aid systems work and knowing how to navigate them can speed up access to essential resources in disaster situations. 5. Mental preparation and psychological resilience. Psychological resilience is a fundamental skill in disaster scenarios. The ability to maintain hope and keep moving forward, even in the face of extreme adversity, is what differentiates survivors from victims. Events like the Holocaust, prisoner of war camps, and humanitarian crises show that those who can find meaning in their suffering, maintain a sense of purpose, and adapt their expectations are more likely to survive. Practicing gratitude, keeping a journal, or simply focusing on small daily victories helps maintain a resilient mindset. Moreover, mentally preparing for the worst-case scenario can reduce emotional shock if the disaster actually occurs. 6. Valuing the essential and redefining priorities. Disasters have the power to redefine our priorities and values. Things that once seemed essential, like material possessions and social status, lose importance in the face of the struggle for survival. Instead, health, safety, food, and shelter become the true priorities. This lesson also teaches us to live more minimally and sustainably. After the economic crisis in Greece, many citizens opted for simpler lifestyles, valuing experiences over material possessions. Learning from the past to survive the future. Real disasters offer valuable lessons that go far beyond physical survival. They teach us about preparation, adaptation, cooperation, practical skills, psychological resilience, and valuing the essential. The knowledge gained from studying past events can not only increase our chances of survival in future crises but also help us live more consciously and prepared. In Plan B, survival, learning from the past is essential to building a safer and more resilient future. If there is one main lesson to be learned, it is that preparation is not an act of fear but of wisdom. It's not about expecting the worst but being ready to face whatever comes with confidence and courage. And remember, always be prepared.